Today, I'm breaking down 5 pitchers you need to keep an eye on this season. Stick around until the end for a bold prediction. Every year, a few pitchers rise from under the radar to make a major impact for their team. Whether it's bouncing back from injury, thriving in a new environment, or simply taking the next step in their development. These are the guys primed to make noise in 2025. And let's get into it. First up, we have Osvaldo Bido. Now, he's not a household name, but that might change this season. Last year, he showed some serious promise, especially in the second half. From July 23rd through September 2nd, he posted a 3.56 ERA with a 3.14 strikeout to walk ratio over 43 innings. While those numbers might not blow you away, his expected statistics tell an even better story. Bido ranked 6th in expected batting average and 7th in expected weighted on-base average among pitchers who faced at least 150 batters in that span. That means hitters were actually struggling to make quality contact against him, even if his results weren't elite yet. His fastball velocity sits around 94 to 96 miles per hour, and his slider has an impressive 30.5% whiff rate, which suggests he has the tools to miss bats at a high level. One of his biggest weaknesses has been his control. His walk rate hovered around 10%, which is something he needs to improve. However, if he can refine his command and get more comfortable working deeper into games, he has the potential to become a major contributor in 2025 for the Athletics. The raw stuff is there, he just needs consistency. If he continues to trend in the right direction, Bido could be a breakout arm that surprises a lot of people. Next up, we have Robbie Ray. In 2021, he won the AL Cy Young with a 2.84 ERA, 248 strikeouts, and a 1.04 whip. But the last couple of years have been rough. He missed almost all of 2023 with Tommy John surgery, and he struggled in his limited 2024 innings, posting a 4.7 ERA in just over 30 innings. The good news? Ray's swing and miss ability didn't disappear. Even in that small sample last year, he posted a 16.9% swinging strike rate, which was actually better than his Cy Young season in 21. His fastball velocity was down slightly, sitting at around 93 miles per hour instead of 95, but that's expected for a pitcher coming off of a major surgery. Typically, velocity returns in the second full season post-surgery, which means around April this year, we could see him back in the 95-96 mile per hour range. Ray's biggest key to a bounce back will be his control. If he can keep that walk rate down, he could return to being a frontline starter. With another full offseason of recovery and a chance to build back his strength, I fully expect Ray to turn things around this season. Now, I always say this guy's name wrong, and I'm going to mess it up. Quantrill had a tough time in 2024, but he was pitching at Coors Field. Obviously, it's one of the most hitter-friendly parks in baseball, and that's a nightmare for any pitcher, especially one like Quantrill who relies on soft contact and not so much swings and misses. But now he's in Miami, where the ballpark suppresses home runs a little bit more, and that alone should set him up for a much better 2025. But it's not just the ballpark that gives me confidence in Cal. It's Miami's track record of developing pitchers. The Marlins have turned several overlooked, underperforming pitchers into reliable arms. Just look at Pablo Lopez, who went from being a mid-rotation guy in Miami to an all-star after being developed there. Sandy Alcantara struggled with control early in his career, but won a Cy Young in Miami. And even guys like Jesus Luzardo saw major improvements in strikeout rate and command after joining Miami's squad. Despite the challenges of pitching in Colorado, Quantrill still posted a 51.3% ground ball rate, which is likely why they signed him. That's key because in a pitcher-friendly environment, those grounders will lead to fewer runs, his sinker's been his bread and butter, and he's been generating weak contact at a very high rate with that sinker. With a better coaching staff and a home park that suits him a little bit better, I expect a turnaround for Quantrill in 2025. Shane Baz was once one of the best pitching prospects in baseball, but injuries have slowed him down. He missed almost all of 23 and only pitched limited innings in 24, but now he's fully healthy and ready to remind people why he was so highly regarded as a prospect. Before his injury, Baz's fastball sat around 97 to 99 miles per hour, and his curveball had elite spin rates. In 2022, he posted a 13.6% swinging strike rate, showing he had serious swing and miss stuff. His command needs work, just like others on this list, but if there's any organization that can refine a young pitcher, it's the Tampa Bay Rays. Apparently, there's something about developing pitchers in the state of Florida. Tampa Bay has a history of turning raw talent into elite-level pitchers. Tyler Glasnow was a struggling prospect with control issues when he was traded from Pittsburgh, and under the Rays development staff, he turned into an ace with a 35% strikeout rate before moving to the Dodgers. Shane McClanahan, who's scheduled to start opening day this year, wasn't viewed as a frontline starter early in his career, but the Rays helped him develop a dominant changeup leading to a 2.54 ERA in 22, a second-place finish in AL Cy Young voting that season. Even guys like Zach Eflin, who were solid but not elite before joining the Rays, saw huge improvements. Eflin had the best season of his career in 23 with a 3.5 ERA and a career-low walk rate. Baz has the raw talent, and if the Rays can work their magic again, we could see him emerge as their next dominant starter. If he stays healthy, I wouldn't be surprised if he's a breakout star in 2025. Last but not least, I have DJ Herz of the Washington Nationals. He's another young pitcher with breakout potential. His 27.7% strikeout rate in 24 was one of the best among rookie pitchers, although his ERA did not reflect how good he actually was. One reason to believe in Herz is his fastball. It had a +9 run value last season, meaning hitters really struggled against it. If he can improve his command and limit walks, he could be a major piece for his team in 2025. With more experience and better feel for his pitches, Herz has a chance to make the jump. He's definitely a pitcher that I'm going to be watching this season. So there you have it, 5 pitchers ready to take the next step in 2025. From comeback stories, exciting young arms, these guys are poised to make an impact for their respective teams. Who do you think is primed for a breakout season? Drop your picks in the comments below, and do not forget to like and subscribe for more baseball content. And if you are looking for ways to see your favorite teams live this spring, this summer, spring training has already started, be sure to go check out our friends at SeatGeek and use code CarterCast to get $20 off your first purchase of $50 or more. Me personally, maybe going to Reds opening day. The tickets aren't going to be cheap, so I'll be sure to use SeatGeek code CarterCast for $20 off your first purchase of $50 or more. Let me know in the comments who's poised for a breakout season. Like, subscribe. We'll see you next time.